Yep, it's on live on YouTube. We're getting my Facebook sorted out, my other channel. Let me get that sorted out now. Live, there's something wrong. I'm doing it right again. I'm trying to anyway. See where we go. Let me get it done shortly. Messed up there. Right, good evening, everybody. Is this the one? Yeah, here's the one. Right. Good afternoon, YouTubers. I'm now going live on Facebook as well. 2 channels. Take it from there. And yep, now I'm live on the channel 2 or channel 1, my main channel, Facebook channel. I'm on live and I'm looking pata. Right. Hopefully I can see the comments on YouTube as well and see it on my Facebook guys as well. Right, there we go. So live on 2 channels on this very auspicious day, my fellow South Africans. Jackie Munsami first up. Welcome, Jackie. What's up for the last day of fasting? It's who's that Thursday? Got my cranberry juice ready. Hello, Jackie. Love your avatar, by the way. I told you that before. And right, let's go. Jackie's got 3 greetings in before anybody else. Fiona Jade Pillay joined us. Anita Pajachi from Greenwood Park. Angie Polizzi, our regular now. Hooked on the program. Hooked on classics. Fiona Jade Pillay. Bayan Singh says, Vanakkam. Tourism open for business, says Angie Polizzi. Yes, indeed. Good evening. We'll talk about that. Good evening, Tasha. From the mother city, Cape Town. Ashia Hussain, Trevor, Navarone. Where have you been, Navarone? Haven't been around for a fucking while. Wait, I missed Kritika's comment there. Good evening. Kritika, good evening. Casey and the gang. Roger Naidu from the UK. Google it, Munsami. Jonathan Chetty. Isha Mudley. Now also a regular. Rajesh Dochan. Timothy, Mark, Richard, a regular now. Colin Appina also. Yep, all the regulars online. Wow, we've reached over 100 already. Well done and welcome. What's on the topic? Cyril Mama's on the topic. Of course, we're going to talk about that. We can't not talk about that. Where's the vodka for the cranberry juice? I don't do vodka. Hey, Casey, hope you have 50% attending this show. Yeah, 50% in your homes. Vanilla Arthur, haven't seen you for a while. The rest syrup evening, all joining us. Sailor Boy joining us from Simonstown. Vanakkam to everyone. Kogilambal also joined us. Casey in the group. Hi, Casey, wish you well. I am well. Vanida Frank, Vanida. Why Vanida Frank, Vanida? Bhadresh, Lakshmidas, Adesh, Hariprasad. Hellos from Verulim. How's everyone feeling about level 1? We can discuss that in Asia. Visitors are welcome to our beaches. How you say it? Yep, the beaches are open. Wide open. And our YouTube is on. Kritika is on YouTube as well. My darling Kritika on both channels, monitoring both sides. Hayden Tambalasami, I can't read that too well. And we got a new guy now, Keshni Naidu, lady. Sorry, writing is very small on there, so forgive me on the YouTube channel. I hope you guys can see me well and seeing most of the house. My wardrobe door is open in the back, sunlight is open today. No quizzes tonight, please, says Karen. Yeah. We're coming to fill the beaches. Beaches are open. Lance Jacob says, how's it? And Kashini Naidu is giving me a funny emoji there. Vito signing the register. How's it, Casey? Says Trevor Damon. Yeah, but waiting for others to sign the register. Nizam Ghani joins us. Casey, I'm Vanida Frank. Wish you well. I am well, Vanida Frank. Ritesh Ra, Casey from Morton, Chatsworth. Hope you're well. Ritesh Ra, as Ra and well as can be. Parusha Pillay, hello. All the hellos, all said and done. We can move on from there. How's it from Lens in the house? Chanel India, how's it? And Himal Baga also joins us now, becoming a regular on the YouTube live channel. I'm managing to see the comments thanks to my multifocals. I need to use chin movement, and let me do this and see there. Palm movement there, we can do that. Keep quiet now. I can do that and read the comments. So I'm going to do chin movement, triple prescription, yeah. Right. Angie Polici says beaches are open, but I missed out enjoying the incredible Indian Ocean. But never mind. Welcome to Cape Town and enjoy the majestic whatever. Ashley says hello from the South Coast. Where about in South Coast? So I can read the comments now with my multifocals. How's it, Casey? Kashini Naidu. Most of it I can read. I must try to increase the size of the text there. Right. Anyway, good evening and welcome. It's Wednesday, 16th of September. All gutters KZN. All gutters KZN. Can you help us with this project here? We're needing gutters. Can you help us with this project here in this house? All gutters KZN. Welcome to the program. As soon as you join us, we tell you we need something from you. Sept, time to Kuza. You see deep and far. Yep, I can see deep and far. You gotta do chin movement, chin up, chin down, not your eyes. So you see the top part of it. How's it, Casey? Says Himal Baga. Melissa. Right, good evening, everybody, and welcome. Let's kick off with the wrap up of what Cyril Mama had to tell us. Cyril Mama addressed, if no, some of you didn't know, where the fuck were you and why don't you know? Cyril Mama, it was a family meeting at 7 o'clock. He was on time at 7 o'clock for the change. Jackie Munsame gave us the figures there, which we're going to unpack now. That's the word, unpack. 100 and less to funerals. All gutters KZN. All gutters KZN, if you can help us out with the gutters here, I'll give you some free marketing on my platform here. Just WhatsApp that number 073-767-5836 as part of my Caro Cares campaign. So let me start off with that play, saying to you guys first, as I got most of your attention, Jerusalem Dance Challenge. That's a home in Chatswood. They'll talk about it later on as well. Pensioners, the uncle sadly lost his life. The gentleman, 79 years old, died in the fire, probably due to smoke inhalation. And his wife surviving him. She's a battling lady. And I have committed to doing the windows in the house. There's a 15 to 20,000 and cost. We're sitting about 8,000, 8,500 at the moment, and looking for your support. Have you finished eating? Yes. Jamila Shetler from Germany, our first international in the house, checking in. Jamila Shetler joins me on the live feeds, and whenever I'm eating, I was eating today, and she joined me there as well. Vishnu says live on YouTube, very nice. Thank you, Vishnu. I'm live on 2 channels. I never heard him. No, looking forward to this assessment. Right. So let me just go through the lockdown levels. What he's come to. We are now on alert level 1. Whoop whoop. Well, not really from now. September 20th. September 20th. When is September 20th? Is it this weekend? Sunday. This Sunday, September 20th. September 20th, Cynthia Cobb board, yeah, and coronavirus is only active from midnight till 4 a.m. Well, Tasha, I'll take you on that one day. Somebody else made that comment as well. Alert level 1. We are now on alert level 1. So I wanted your comments for a while. Let me just talk about what I know, and then you can comment though. But if I don't respond, understand why. I'm not reading all your comments. Welcome to all the new guys on YouTube, watching me live on YouTube. First of all, Facebook guys, if you're not on YouTube, why the fuck not? Get onto YouTube. How's it, Derek Robert Cameron? Was a weekend. That's right. Seeing that it's weekend and time. How's Pusa Thursday there before the dissing? You got an Antis gold for me there or something. I'll drink a little of it. How's it, Josie? Or maybe I'll leave it for tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I'll have it now. Anyway, let's go to alert level 1 from Sunday, the 20th of September. So first up, what Tasha said, alert level 1, the curfew runs from midnight to 4 a.m. So you remember the curfew running from 10 till 10 a.m. Till 4 a.m., from 10 a.m. to 4 a.m. Midnight to 4 a.m. Okay, already some people on social media are saying, like Tasha says, oh, why midnight to 4 a.m., whatever. Look, I'm okay with the midnight to 4 a.m. Curfew. Basically, what it means is even if you're going out for the night, in fact, why not keep midnight to 4 a.m. as a curfew? I don't mind that. I mean, it'll keep the fucking idiots off the road, that sort of thing. Maybe reduce accidents at that part of the night. Can work. It's worked in other countries. I don't know. Something food for thought. Today is Wednesday, not Thursday. Oh, it's not Thursday. Tyler, don't bring the drink. Kritika, don't. It's Wednesday today, not Pusa Thursday. Yeah, I made a mistake. And Tyler was bringing the fucking thing. I thought it's Pusa Thursday. I made a mistake. It's Wednesday. Right, it's Wednesday. So I'll just take with the cranberry juice. Right. Cranberry juice. It is midnight to 4 a.m. I don't have a problem with that, which means you can go out till about 11 in the night, have an hour for traveling, and then get home. I'm okay with that. Rather than going out till 12, 1 in the morning, and coming home pissed, whatever. That curfew, I'm okay with it, right? Funerals from 50 to 100 people now, that's something up there. Look, I think Cyril is playing the cautious game while opening up the economy. I don't have a problem with alert level 1. I think most of it is fine, although I'm still the hardest industry. I'll talk about that just now. Gyms up to 50% of capacity, 50% of capacity. So if it takes 100 people, you can have 50% of the people in there. If you have 200 people, you have 100 people in there. And so gyms, 50% of capacity, and international travel as of the 1st of October. International travel as of, Tasha said, no, I'm just drink. International travel as of the 1st of October. Obviously, only to countries that are not exhibiting high COVID cases and whatever. So remember, what you must understand is a lot of travel agencies will be happy about lifting the international travel ban and allowing international travel. I think that's for business and leisure, but staying in the country, then I must be home by 12. Yeah, Jackie, but you understand that. Can't wait for the airport, baby. Porridge Oak starting to fast tomorrow, Casey. No drops. Look, a lot of the countries have experienced a spike or a second wave, mainly because the international borders were open. Mainly because the international borders were open. So that's what I think. That's where the danger lies. The virus is brought back into the country, or that's why in many countries there was a second wave. And I think opening up the borders does that. I'm trying to read, Casey, tomorrow is the start of fasting, Casey. No more puza Thursday. Yeah, but I'm not fasting, so unfortunately, I'm not fasting. I'm saying unfortunately, I'll come to that just now. So what does it talk about? International travel. Yeah, that's how it comes in. But obviously, the tourist industry will go, and hopefully we won't get a second wave. But that is opening the borders does exactly that. Vishal says, I'm looking to book Mango to see you this weekend, Casey. Mango, not flying out of Lanseria. Yeah, missed my May flight, but definitely December. Says Jamila Shetler from Germany. Jamila has got a Muslim father, Tamil mother, married a German. Big fucking tamasha. Ricky Naidu, where have you been? I haven't seen you for a while. Hey, my WhatsApp guy, my YouTube guy is gonna think I'm ignoring them. I can hardly read the comments. How you doing, guys? I'm good. Kritika will almost answer for me there. While I can see these comments big, I need to get those comments bigger on my screen there. But you must do a test before you enter the country within 72 hours. That's right. I was going to allude to that, Kogi Lambal Naidu. I was going to say that as well. Kogi Lambal is right when she says when you're coming back into the country, you have to have a COVID test. So maybe that. But as you well know, people are asymptomatic for a couple of weeks before they start showing symptoms. So that's where the danger is. So what Kogi Lambal is saying is that if you're traveling internationally, coming into the country or leaving the country, you must have had a COVID negative test within 72 hours. So to try and eliminate that. France is experiencing a spike, had to cancel my flight. Yep, that's right. The clubs open. Well, let's answer the question about the clubs open. Clubs probably fall under venues, and that's what I want to talk. By the way, let's end up with alcohol sales are now gone from Monday to Thursday to Monday to Friday. So you got 1 day extension. Alcohol now on sale up to Friday. Puza Friday. So alcohol up to Friday. 2 weeks quarantine also. I didn't hear about the 2 week quarantine. Vishnu Governor on the YouTube channel saying 2 weeks quarantine. I didn't hear him talk about the 2 weeks quarantine. Tomorrow start. I didn't hear him talk about that, but probably right. 2 weeks quarantine. Alcohol sales Monday to Friday to consume at home. That's right. Now, what I want to talk about is gatherings, because as most of you may know, some of you may not know, while all the industries are opening in all of that, the worst hit industry is probably my industry, the entertainment industry, events industry, and still under level 1, it's neither here nor there. I mean, so for example, gatherings up to 50% of normal capacity. So people will be coming to me and say, hey, Caro, you can host a show now, you can host a show. Hey, come to Durban, come to Cape Town, you can do a show, Yeah? So I can do a show in a venue which is going to be 50% of normal capacity. So let's say I hire a theater or go to a venue that's a 500-seater, 250 people. Or generally, the restaurants, 100 seaters, whatever, you're getting 50 people in there. But just to make you understand, 500 people seater venue, you got 250 people, socially distanced. First of all, to hire the 500-seater theater, there's a cost involved because you've got 500 seats. They're not going to generally reduce your cost to 50% to be able to do that. And the moment you start reducing your capacity, the price of tickets start to have to go up in order for it to be profitable, if you understand me. So I'm laying down where I stand in this 50% capacity, as this thing is saying. So 500-seater, 250 people. Let's say you go for a theater like the Lyric Theater in Gold Reef City, which is waiting to do events, the Lyric Theater, 1,000-seater theater. 1,000-seater proper theater. That theater is going to fucking empty again for a good couple of months. What a beautiful theater is. Why? Although it's a 1,000-seater theater, you can't now apply the 50% capacity and go to 500 because the president has capped it at 250 people per venue maximum. So while the 50% rule applies, it's up to 250 maximum on an indoor venue. So if I want to do a show at Gold Reef City, which is a 1,000-seater theater, I can only have a maximum of 250 people there, which makes it impossible for me to host a show, which makes it, I think, impossible for the theater to basically charge you only a quarter of the rate to use the theater. I don't know if they're going to do that. So I'm not reading your comments at the moment. I'm just giving you my version of where we as the entertainment industry, where I stand as it. Okay, sometimes I do shows in restaurants and whatever, right? Hundreds of people mostly in the restaurant. That's good. Nice thick crowd there. You do it there. It's good. But now in the same restaurant, I can only have a maximum of 50 people. 50 people, by the time you put up a stage, you get the sound, you do the marketing, dress up, go for the event, spend 3-4 hours there. Fucking waste of time. So there we go. Let me have something to drink. Enchanted Dance Cafe or Azar at 50% is no fun. That's right, Ricky. It's no fun. Even for me as an artist, playing to a 500-seater theater with only 200 people sitting there, yeah, doesn't work. Doesn't work. So basically, us as artists and whatever, Arusha says must negotiate with them. Yeah, I don't think that illegal jolling, says Evelyn. Yeah, but you shouldn't be jolling illegally to cause unnecessary problem. Himal says coughing, Casey, COVID symptoms. Yeah, probably COVID symptoms. Is that COVID, says Gary? Straight away you're in COVID. Straight away you went to COVID. Look, if it's COVID, it's COVID. So as Ricky said, 50% capacity. I'm not even prepared to do it. So when people are asking me when's the next show, I'm not very eager to go do a show right now, to be very honest. I'm not very eager to go do a show. So it's 50% of normal capacity for a indoor venue. And then here's the thing for the outside as well. 500 capacity on an outdoor venue. Outdoor venues take anything from 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 upwards. And here you have 500 people in an outdoor venue like a stadium. Nah. It's where it's at, and basically that's why we and me as the entertainment industry are fucked solid. We've been fucked solid for the last 6 months. And realistically, under lockdown 1, Jamila saying respect the virus. Husband starting a TV series. Entertainment is open up only for South Africa. Husband is starting a TV series. Entertainment industry opened up. Yeah, entertainment is over. We're talking about different things here, but Korovid as per CR. Oh, did he say Korovid? Yeah, rather have an event outdoors than indoors. Nope, outdoors. Kuglen, that's where you're wrong, by the way. Let me tell you about eventing. Outdoor event, Kuglen. If you're not doing an outdoor event, you have to get JOC involved, Joint Operation Center. You don't want to fuck with those. You don't want to fucking get involved with JOC. Anything that's an outdoor event is a fuck up or fucking note. The amount of protocols and safety measures you have to put in place, the amount of fencing, staging, big sound. Remember, in an open venue, you can't have 2 fucking speakers there, as you do in a normal venue, right? Outdoor venue, big sound, your costs fucking skyrocket for an outdoor event. Just to let you know. Responsibility, my dear. Yep, Jamila is saying be responsible. So yeah, that's my interest. I don't bitch too much about it. It's where I am. It's what it is. The permit is madness for outdoors. Yep. I have to say goodbye to Lisa. Goodbye, Lisa. Thank you for joining us. So there we go. I'm just putting you in the picture as to where I am in terms of entertainment industry. Fuck solid for a while. I'll probably do 2 more online shows in the next couple of months. I'm trying to do a show with Lakshmi Stars, a show with Sham Sangeet. I'm trying to do a tribute to the 60s and the 70s. I might do that show. They will be online shows. So let's see how we go there. And yeah, that's what I'm going to probably do. But we'll take it as we go. Trying to read the comments on my free swearing lessons. Love it. Says Jamila, do not worry, it'll be well. No, Angie, can you see the worry in my eyes? Not fucking worried, we're operating. Right. Also, Cyril went to great extent to tell us about the 30 billion rand that 16 million people got. 16 million people shared in 30 billion rand. I didn't make the fucking 16 billion. Did you make the 16 billion? Stick to quickly, it worked. South Africa don't care. Did you get 16? Are you part of the 16 million people that got a part of 30 billion? Hell no, says Himal. Yep. Hell no on my side as well. Do you record your previous other online shows? Yep, I recorded my online shows. The Russian. Kritika will answer for you where I can't because I'm not able to see the comments. They're a bit small. I have to change that. I keep saying that. Yep. So Kogi Lambal says no. Then 800,000 companies benefited from the UIF and the loans. Well, I've got 2 companies. Fuck all came from there as well. Danny Burma, did you get any help? All the mothers are late as usual. So take it topic level 2. No ways, just maybe you're not the right color. Well, color comes into play. Color. I'm not the right color. 4 million workers received 4 billion in wage support. 4 million workers received 4 billion in wage support. Were you part of the 4 million workers? Well, I didn't fucking get. I wasn't part of the 4 million who got this wage support. And UIF is extended as per the national. UIF is extended. Good luck to you to get on the fucking platform. Maybe now the office is open, is there. Anyway, throughout COVID and after the first 2 weeks, I didn't fucking care about. Kritika is responding on the YouTube. Thank you, Kritika. Try to cover the 500 somewhere. Adopt to changes, no other alternative. That's right. Jamila Shitless giving us all the advices there. Angie says bullshit. Indeed, bullshit. Didn't even get 350. All the Charlos are supposed to never get anything. Charlos seem like they left out in the cold. Plenty of Charlos involved in the looting, says Rajesh. Good evening. Loshni Pillai says good evening. Yep. If you just joined us, good evening and welcome on live on 2 platforms, on my Facebook channel and my YouTube channel. Jerusalem Challenge on Heritage Day. Yep. That's what we all do. Ace Makashule will be leading the dance with Tony Yangeni and the rest of them dancing on the plane. They turned me down for my business finances. Kogilambal Naidu. Well, you and fucking millions of others, we're not part of the 800,000 companies or the 30 billion people that got 16 billion people that got part of 30 billion rand. Can we buy them? Says Daneshwar. Kritika, I'll answer you there. They will be available on DVD, but not as yet. I still have to get them out on DVD. Those are all fake stats because most people you speak to receive next. Yep, that you go. That's what Naresh says. Fake stats. Where the money went? How do we account for it? I don't know. You go, my man. Says this thing. How's it, bro? Says Emil Nolin. Emil Nolin Lashakar. Right, let's leave the topic there. We are on level 1 now. Enjoy level 1. And Cyril did say on Heritage Day, meet your family. So I was very taken by that one, because meeting your family is not the best thing to do, especially if you've got older people that can spread the virus. I think Kosazana is going to come and say tomorrow, no family gatherings, because he never speak about family gatherings, but he did say on Heritage Day, meet up with family. And I think that was irresponsible, by the way. Let me just put that out there. So the ANC used our tax money to fly to this thing on the payback. Yeah. Hawks arresting, no talks arresting in chats with Mia Bank. That should never even pay for UIF. What's my, so we can't buy the past shows. Well, not yet, Daresh and Naidu. It will become available on DVD, not as yet. The show just went out. 50 people max at gatherings. Up. So someone give me a long comment here. Danny says, what happened to the 70 million that was allocated? Bicycle lanes throughout Santon. Another joke. Yep, jokes. Let's move on. I'm moving on to a very horrific video I saw on social media. Basically, it was Mozambique, I think it was, where, how many of you saw the video of the soldier shooting in Mozambique? How many of you saw that video? How many of you saw that video? I'm just gonna see who's got it for me here. How many of you saw that video? Now when I find, I can't find it. I don't have it yet. I'm gonna go to that now. I was trying to find the video. Nope, never seen, bro. Never even mentioned schools. Yeah. How many of you saw the video of? Let me find it here. I think it's on this one thing. I'll just play it for you. So for those of you who didn't see it, sorry, I'm blocking the camera, but let me just get this done here. When I want to do something, then it fucking does all this. Let me try and get this video for you. Somebody says irresponsible statement, agrees with me. I don't agree with the statement about Heritage Day meeting up with family. I really don't. I don't know. Call me out, whatever. I really don't think that was responsible from him. I'm just gonna play you this video. Some of you may not see it, but you can hear what's happening. I'll just show it. I'll just try and play it for you. This happened in Mozambique. The Mozambican soldiers. There's a video out on that. I got this video yesterday, by the way, or early this morning. I got this video. I'm going to try and play it for you so you get the sound bite from it. If whenever on this, Kogila says yes, she saw the video. I'm going to try and run you through the video where I can. And whenever I want to play something or live, donate on the Shout Cross Project. Yes, you can donate on the Shout Cross Project. There's my WhatsApp number there above me there. Donate to that WhatsApp or WhatsApp that number, please, and we'll take it from there. For some reason, this thing doesn't want to play now. It's going back and forth on the video. So I'm going to try it on other feed here. Let's see if it comes through. And I'll play it for you. Right. So, smoke and mirrors, we must dance Jerusalem. Yeah. Dance Jerusalem and forget about everything that's happening in the world and all the stuff that they've taken from us and everything. You just dance Jerusalem, and everything is forgotten. Kritika is commenting on both places here. Zerust is in the house. Ahmed Hussein joining us from Zerust. And, well, there you go. The moment I want to play something on this WhatsApp, it fucking doesn't play. And I'm talking about other. Oh, they're just playing here. Listen up. So this is soldiers running behind a lady, right? The video shows about 4 soldiers running behind this lady. They are Mozambican soldiers, I think. So they find this lady walking away from them. She's naked, black lady, she's naked. So they now see her, they're now starting to talk to her or confront her. So the guy in the back is recording this whole episode. They find the lady, you can see her in the camera. She's naked for whatever reason. And she's walking away from them. She's not doing anything to them. Then they start to hit her. Right now they're hitting her with a stick. Okay. She's completely naked. I don't know why. So they're shying her with a stick. Now you can see it in my glasses if you want. So they're busy hitting her with a stick. There's about 4 or 5 soldiers there. And then suddenly one shot rings out. And now they're shooting. They're firing at her. These are bullets directly into her. And just for good measure, another guy runs in and decides to shoot her. So let me just play that part again. So that's the first shot. And then they just fire. She's on the floor and they're just firing automatic rifles into her. And then the last guy decides, he just points the gun and he just shoots at her. And you know, I don't know whether this is a lot of people will say she was killed there by a storm of bullets. I mean, I don't know how many bullets. I'd say 20-30 bullets at least were gone into that lady. She posed no threat to them, and she was walking away from them. And I don't know, I'm very, I'll try and find water and to say whether it's an African thing or in an African country or in Mozambique where they have no, or is it a general thing? Would you find all? I'm treading on dangerous ground here, by the way. So so this is barbaric. This is barbaric to say the least. I mean, and the guy, by the way, does this. He does a selfie video. He does a selfie and he does this. He's holding the selfie camera and does this to say we're the Dons. I mean, you're holding an automatic rifle in your hand and you're pumping bullets into somebody who's lying on the ground. This lady, by the second bullet, she was on the ground. She was not even a moving target. And they pumped bullets into her. It was like they were having fun, like to shoot somebody, like really shoot somebody. Like maybe they don't get a chance so often. And there was this like an animal, dead animal, and they were just, and the last guy was, everybody had finished and walking away. And this guy goes up with his gun and just pumps her with a couple of bullets just to say, well, there you go. It's savage case. It is savage, Johansson. I don't know. Defenseless civilian. And when you say savage behavior, I mean, I can say a lot of things, man. I'll get myself into a lot of trouble. Maybe I'll be biased. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just one-sided in this matter. But this is barbaric. This is no conscience. Ricky's right, says sick animals and more than 20-30 bullets more into the hundreds. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't. Well, those are automatic rifles. I don't know. Shit. When I saw this, it made me sick to my stomach. Yes, Johan Swanepoel. I mean, as Gozia said, I got no words. I mean, as you can see, I got, to watch it. I almost thought it wasn't real, like somebody had made this thing up. Like you really can't be doing that. Like, I mean, like no sane person would fucking do that. The lady could have been raped and maybe she was running away, therefore she didn't have clothes. Probably. And as Kogi Lambal says, what about this? And Kogi Lambal, by the way, is alluding to something maybe. Kogi Lambal says maybe she was raped. What if she was raped by one of the soldiers? There's a thing. What if she was raped by one of the soldiers and then she was running away? How's that story? I don't know. Makes sense, eh? What if she was raped by one of those soldiers or one of their friends, and then she was walking away? So they went after her with the intention of killing her. Right? I think that makes sense. Kogilamba put me onto something there. Maybe they had her. And now, because it doesn't make sense, they were running after this. If you watch the video, they were running after her. Tanisha says human trafficking. I don't think it's human trafficking. Why would they shoot her? She's more valuable alive than dead. Sanjay says she was shot 36 times, so ours, right? Not hundreds. Many human. This continent is the wild, wild west. I think this is beyond human, says Shoni. Yep, it's beyond human. I don't think human beings behave that way, but we can see that. And Kogilamal says, therefore, they wanted to kill her. That makes sense, because it doesn't make sense that they wanted to go out and murder this lady so brutally for no reason. For no reason. And Mozambican military savage was on carte blanche last Sunday. Nope, animals killed for a reason. These barbarians. Yep. Animals killed. Yep, they're not animals. They are lower than animals. Animals kill for a reason. That's what he says. Same happens in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Palestine, where soldiers shoot to kill for pleasure. I think the soldiers are evil beings. Yeah, so anyway, I'm sticking with Kogi Lambal's thing here, which says maybe she was raped. She was raped by one of the soldiers, and then they went to put her away because no evidence. That's the only thing that makes sense. Nara says most African forces were previously freedom fighters, terrorists that amalgamated to the defense force. They don't have the prescribed training to handle the public. Yep, Nara Serup is right there, by the way. He's got a point there, where the army is made up of freedom fighters, terrorists who free the country, liberation movements. So they're not actually trained to be proper army personnel. They come from that background with no training, that sort of thing. That is beyond barbaric. Shoni says it is beyond barbaric, by the way. Anyway, very, very disturbing news coming out of there. And yeah, that's really, really disturbing. The dead speaks not. She could have witnessed something. Yep, Donny Pillay, you're getting the nail on the head there. The dead can't speak, and she must have seen something for them to want her dead. By the way, speaking of people dying in and some disturbing news coming out of, and this is par for the course for hello. Good evening. Good evening. Yes.
Okay, I have a problem. I'm calling from Germany, so how do I do this?
Are you, by the way, Jamila Shetler?
That's right, absolutely.
Good afternoon, Jamila Shetler. You're live on Facebook.
Oh, it's you. I thought you were busy talking.
Well, you called and I had to take your call. What do you want me to do? You knew I was live, and then you called me anyway.
I thought it was your secretary.
Well, he's gone home now because he's got a wife to look after and 3 children and his granny and his mother-in-law as well staying with him. He's got his own issues there.
Okay.
And then my son is busy playing games and my wife is busy doing something else and I'm handling the phones all by myself. But it doesn't matter. Welcome to the program, Jamila. Say hello to everybody online.
Hi, everybody. Greetings from Germany.
Greetings from Germany. Yes. So Jamila wants to contribute to our Shellcross home. This thing. Jamila, first tell us what is the exchange rate between the rand and the German. What you got?
Come on. Yeah, it's good. It's good at the moment.
Yeah. What do you call it? What's the German currency?
The euro.
You're on the euro. Yeah, euro. All right. Now, I'm just joking. You. Thank you so much for wanting to get involved. We really appreciate your help.
I think it's 1 to 20, if I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it's probably same like similar to the UK pound. Yeah, almost there.
Okay.
But thank you.
I just need some bank details. How do I do this?
All right, Jamila, send me a WhatsApp. People are saying hello to you on the feed. Yeah, Jackie says hello to you. Timothy says hello to you. And
okay, just send me the bank details. I'll ask a friend to do it from South Africa. I have a bank account there.
All right. What you do for me, Jamila, just send me a WhatsApp on this number. I will respond with the banking details. How's that?
Okay. Have a nice evening.
You too. Come back on the live. We need to see you there. And
Okay,
I am on a diet, by the way. I am on a diet. Just that it's just that when you see me eating, that's the only time I'm eating. I'm not eating at other times.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye. That was Jamila Shetler there joining us from Germany, calling us to get involved with our 1,000 euros coming. Right, well done. No, thanks to Jamila and thanks to our overseas guys who are supporting. Obviously, she's got roots in Durban, South Africa as well. German marks. Yeah, why was I saying German marks? Carl Limited says, hello, Jamila. Jamila, power of one, sing us through. Johan Swanepoel shines. The power of one. That is, so as Johan Swanepoel alludes to or says, talks about the power of one, which is something I introduced a couple of weeks back or maybe a month or two back, the power of one. This project here, by the way, is not my project entirely. I don't raise all the money. I don't get 15,000 rand. I may not even donate to this thing if I don't have the funds, which I don't really have. As we already know, I'm a struggling artist, whatever. But I will contribute, by the way. But as Johan Swanepoel on in the YouTube channel says, and as you guys know, I spoke about the power of one, the power of one. And that is me. I'm the one, as you are. So I get a call for help, and I mobilize you people to help these people. That is the power of one. When you talk about what can you do? What can I do? Sometimes you sit in your house or your workplace or whatever. You say, but I'm just one person. You see, let's talk about that. As the elections are coming up, as when they do change in South Africa, it's about what are you doing as that one person to change the mindsets, to change other people. If you know you got an idiot next to you, next to your house, your job, if you know somebody in your family who says, well, I'm not voting, my vote doesn't make a difference, these guys will still do this, they fucking that, I'm not gonna vote. Yeah, that's what you will. Jamila is giving us 1,000 rands. Well done, Jamila. Well done. 1,000 rands for good cause. Thank you very much. Jamila is giving us 1,000 rand, and I'll accept that with open arms and be most grateful to Jamila. Thank you so much. She's a new on our program, and Karo, you're trying very well. Do I trying very well? Thank you. So the power of one means you have the power to change one. If you can change just one person, that's all we need you to do, because that person will change another person. Thought you're taking the power of the finger. Nope. Terisha, you got the power. I've got the power. You've got the power. We've got the power. You must believe that as we're going into, by the way, 2021 municipal elections. We talk a bit about politics now. As we're going into 2021 municipal elections, if you want to start, if you're somebody who bitches and bitches about the country, which all of us do, even me, and you want to really make a difference, I only started listening recently, but love the concept of the power of one. Thank you, Yamal. The power of one means, like next year, 2021 elections, municipal elections, where we have a chance to make a difference, right? And only 30% of the population actually goes to the polls, right? 20-30% of the people actually goes to the polls. Johan Swanepoel says, I will match the 1,000 rand with another 1,000 rand from my side, and I challenge anyone who can afford to do the same. Hey, there we go. You see the power of one, how it's working. Johan Swanepoel is matching. So Johan Swanepoel, please WhatsApp me on that number. Kritika, I'll give you the number. Thank you so much. We all link to one another, says Kogi Lambal. Vanessa says, Casey, you're a sweet soul. Blessings to you. What is happening in Shalcross, Peru? Ricky Naidu, there's for those of you who don't know, let me just, I just spoke about it earlier a bit. I went into it. This is the advert for my Karo Cares campaign, and I have a Karo Cares campaign running for 8 to 10. I'm one of the only artist comedians that has this Karo Care or Care campaign, a foundation that helps people in need. So there's a family in Chatswood, my hometown. I come from Chatswood. I know Chatswood very well. A couple of months ago, the senior citizens in their 70s, wife is 70, husband is 79, house caught on fire, completely burnt down. And the husband at 79 years old sadly perished in the fire. And the woman is left alone with their grandkids, and one son was not working. And I am in touch with the organization in Chatswood who's working with them. And the lady sells samosas for a living, to eke out a living, to pay for her stuff, and lives off her pension money. as most of our older folk do, living off their pension money. Then you got the children living off their pension money as well, the smokers and the gamblers and the sugar addicts living off that money. So the organization in chat with SCARA, Shellcross and Residents Association, Shellcross something Resident Association, I don't know the whole acronym there, but it's Shellcross Resident Association, are rebuilding that home for them. They're almost 70% through, and I have committed to supplying the windows for that, windows and doors if I can do. I need to raise about 20,000 Rand. I think I'm up to about 10,000 Rand now with the donations that are coming in. I need to raise about 20,000 Rand to get the windows sorted out. So there you go. That's the project, part of my Karo Cares campaign. Power of One. So where can we help, says Kogilamba? Well, to contribute to Karo Cares. That's so sad. And Johan Swanepoel, thank you so much for tuning in on the YouTube channel. I will do my maths and send more money and call you tomorrow. Now, Nizam Ghani, you've done your share, dude. Nizam Ghani, by the way, of Nizam's Cars, has already contributed. He got us up to a big number already. That's how we got almost halfway there. Nizam Ghani donated 4,000 Rands, already done the deposit into our account. I have a Karo Cares account. Nizam Ghani did 4,000 Rand. Roger from the UK gave us about 2,000 Rand as well. Ricky Naidu is coming in at 2,000 Rand. There we go. This is how it goes. You are the vessel with the power of one. Does it make a difference? You do well with that power, KC. But I will message you tomorrow, says Navesh. Thank you so much. So yes, I take my power of one very seriously. I know that I can move people in a certain way. I know I can give a message out to you. So I'm the conduit. People come to me. Also, as I had a conversation with somebody else, I have a lot of donors who regularly support my project because I'm doing it for 8 to 10 years. You know, a lot of people may do it for the glory and the honor. By the way, I get a lot of glory and a lot of honor, and a lot of people come to me and say, oh, well done, as you guys are saying now. And I'm not going to shy away from that. It does my brand, my image, a lot of good. People say, Karo is not only a good comedian, he's also a philanthropist. He also helps. Look, I'm not running away from the fact that these things do a lot for my brand, do a lot for me as a person, right? And I've done, because I've done a lot of good. But here's the thing. It's not something I do or I've been doing to get the fame, because then you would have caught me out a long time ago, and people who support me would have caught me out a long time ago. It comes from a deep place. It comes from a place that I've been doing this for the last 20, 25 years. I can tell you about fundraising. I can tell you about things. I can tell you, like even this project that I'm doing here, before I even get involved in it, I research who the people are, who I'm dealing with, where they are in the project, what do they actually need. And even in this project, they're not going to get 20,000 Rand in their hands. I'm engaging the aluminium supplier with the glass and the fitting and whatever. So I pay the supplier direct. So there's no money going to go. The windows are going to get fitted. There's no money going into anyone's hands, whatever. And all that takes a bit of work, a lot of work to do to get that done. People don't realize that. Like today, even to do that advert, even to do this, I did about 3 of these adverts. Took me 1.5 hours to do this. I'm a basic designer. It took me 1.5 hours to create 3 adverts to put out on different platforms. And if you work for a company and you spend an hour and a half, that's worth some money. It's your time. And people also don't realize that's what comes from me. And here's somebody who doesn't work. Let me read. Himal says, what is the number to obtain bank details? Happy to contribute, KC. Kritika, I'll give you the number 073, right? Guys on the YouTube, and you guys, when I take this number down, 073 767 5836. 073 767 5836. Right. So Tanisha says, well done, everyone. Together, we can all make a difference. That's right. Not for glory, can see you do it from the heart, bro. So Vanessa Govender. Thank you very much, Vanessa Govender. Why is this thing giving me show? Sorry, my YouTube is just all over the place. Show. Kritika is giving out the number. Kritika is doing a fantastic job, by the way. Kritika needs to get a lot of recommendations and a lot of commendation. Passionate. Yep, I am passionate. And hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you will see that house with the windows already up. I've done quite a bit of work around it, and it's going to get there. Thank you guys on the YouTube channel for tuning in and for doing that. By the way, you guys on Facebook as well, please sign on to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow that YouTube channel. Please, as much as possible. Shaman says, Casey, your heart is more than good. Yeah, but my heart has got a lot of cholesterol. I'm taking Ecotrin and Crestor. And Kokilambal alludes to the fact that I was saying about time. Time is the most precious commodity which most of us can't give away. I think I give a lot of my time, which is great. Right, let's move on from there. That's the one there. And where am I in my... right. So also, let's just talk about this for a moment. I shared a video which Anita shared with me about Kenny Kuneni and Julius Malema. Kenny Kuneni, Clark says, like a man, replied to my message on Facebook, mother. Clark, LTD, WhatsApp me, dude. WhatsApp my team, 073-767-5836. Even, in fact, if you call right now, I will take your call. I will take your pledge right now, 073-767-5836. Let's do a 5-minute call-in line. Call in, I'll take your pledge live. And whichever company you're from, I'll take your pledge live. Kritika, I'll record it. Let's see. I'm handling the phone. Brad is not here today, and my Charmaine is not here. They're off. So if you call now, I will take the call. I'm going to speak to my company to sponsor, says Amita. Thank you, Amita. So while I'm taking the calls and while you're getting the number down, 073-767-5836. 073-767-5836. I shared a video about Kenny Kunene and Julius Malema. Kenny Kunene, you guys might know, is famous as King Kenny, Sushi Kenny Kunene. He used to eat sushi of naked white women. Kenny Kunene was in the formative stages with Julius Malema at the EFF, and then he split with Julius Malema. And then 3 years ago, which the video only surfaced now, I don't know why it didn't surface all along. It was a breakfast show with the SABC, and Kenny Kunene calls out Julius Malema in that video, in that interview, to be a Judas and a sellout. That's right. Kenny Kunene calls out Julius Malema to be a Judas and a sellout. And he gives numerous examples of Julius Malema going to the UK, meeting with the Lord Renwick, and the bad vibes about Nelson Mandela, and how he changes his tune. And, you know, Kenny Kunene might have his own clause, and by the way, Kenny Kunene 3 years ago called out Julius Malema to a public debate. So Julius Malema might come out and say, this guy's talking shit because we kicked him out of the ANC, out of the EFF. He's now talking shit. He's now bringing down my name. Well and good. Could be. But Kenny Kunene challenged Julius Malema to a public debate. And to be honest, until now, 3 years later, I haven't seen this public debate. I mean, that's why I said, let's put it out. Let's share the video. I mean, why can't Julius Malema meet Kenny Kunene? If Kenny Kunene is talking shit, then Julius Malema must prove him to be a chut and a cunt that he is. You know, if he is. But if he can't, then maybe Kenny Kunene, and if he hasn't, maybe Kenny Kunene has a point. But then where has Kenny Kunene been for the last 3 years? Eating sushi? What has he been doing? I haven't heard from Kenny Kunene. Julius Malema is still around. And yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see where that goes. By the way, I need to sort something out tomorrow. I'll make a note of this. Very, very important. I got one more day. Must be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm an online auction as well. I'd love to see the debate. Yep. Well, I don't think they're going to do the debate, by the way. I don't think that's going to happen. Neelan Kuni says, Vanakkam, Neelan Kuni. First you say Vanakkam, then you say fuck Julius. Right. So there we go. I've done my karaoke campaign. By the way, also, just to end the show, before I end with something else, there was sad news coming out of Meerbank, another Indian community there, or predominantly Indian community, Meerbank. I think she's 56 years old, a 56-year-old grandmother was strangled in her home in Meerbank, that's south of Durban. Politically dangerous. That's right, Timothy Mark. So yeah, earlier today, Juju is causing cuck again. No Juju going to UK and Nigeria was not for the reason. Yeah, that's right, Johan Swanepoel. EFF claims that blacks can never be racist. Yeah. Well, I've said this before and I'll say it again, right? A lot of people tackle Julius Malema for what he says. You must understand that Julius Malema is talking to the blanks, to use his own words. Well, he called that guy Mshalozi a blank, but he made him the spokesperson for the EFF. So you must also understand that Julius Malema is talking to many blanks, right? So if you want to move certain people in a certain way, you have to tell them certain things. I'm sure you guys know that. Come on. So as much as we criticize Julius Malema and we don't like what he says, remember that guy has to say things to his people that's going to motivate them. For example, if you wanted votes, if you went to a squatter camp, if you went here to Deep Sloot or you went to Kwamashu, I'm not saying Kwamashu is a squatter camp, but the squatter camp is there. If you went, you're talking to the blanks. If you went to the blanks, is going to be a new word, by the way. That is blank. Right. Anyway, a lot of blanks there. I don't know how Julius Malema to call somebody blank. I don't know. Come on, you got a gene. Good work. He did so well in his own language. Sepedi, he couldn't pass Sepedi, his own mother tongue. But anyway, the point I'm getting at is if you want to go get votes in a squatter camp, you got to tell the people, this is bullshit. You need houses. You need water. You need sanitation. You need a good school. I'm going to get these things for you. Right? You don't know where you're going to get them. You got no fucking money. But to get the votes, you have to tell them what they want to hear. Kenny was a convicted motivational speaker. Yeah. Well, Kenny Kunene is no angel, by the way. But look, somebody said to me, Kenny Kunene is useless. He's blah. I said, it doesn't matter. As long as bringing the shit out, we, the public, like it. We, the public, like it when y'all are fighting. Listen, if y'all got a issue here, we don't fucking care. As long as we get the fucking information out there and y'all tearing each other apart. Kunene issue, that's more publicity. EFF publicity is good publicity. Julius will wangle as well. Yeah. Julius will wangle. Yeah, well, 3 years ago, he's wangled his way out of it anyway. Sushi King and taxi boss is Angie Polizzi. Yeah. So Julius is speaking to the masses. By the way, y'all took me away from my topic. I was talking about the sad murder of a 56-year-old grandmother in Merebank. And basically, guys, what's happening is this is going to happen more often than not. And that's why if you have your mums or your aunties living in homes, freestanding houses, whatever, I think we need to be very, very. So let me just spend a couple of minutes on that. A lot of people I know got their mothers-in-law, their mothers, their aunties living in Karwastown, Chatsworth. They got houses. They look after the grandchildren. It's only them and their grandfather or mother and father, senior citizens living alone. Guys, maybe we need to reconsider all of this, what we're doing, because like today's incident, the guys jumped over the fence. There was a fence, like a teddy fence or concrete fence, over the fence into the yard. They put the maid and the 1-year-old grandson into the toilet and they strangled the 56-year-old mother. I mean, they didn't need to kill her. This is where barbarism as well comes into play. They didn't need to kill her. They strangled her to death in a home. And by the way, even now, to me, I'll say it even to me, I'll use me as an example. That's a lady in Merebank, far away. Nothing to do with me. I'm telling you. I'm trying to relate to it. But still, she's somebody far. But the point is, that lady could have been your auntie, your grandmother, your sister. And these people are living under those circumstances, under the conditions that this can help. So those people, I think there were 2 or 3 guys who jumped the wall, are obviously patrolling the area, sussing the things out. I mean, they didn't just jump over any fence. They didn't just jump any fence. They chose, I mean, why is it you think there was only the lady, the maid, and the child? You think it's random. You think it's random. Joanne says, but maths as a common denominator. Shivambo, yeah. So The reality is that we're going to have, as the economy decreases, people are going to get more and more desperate. As Anita says, it's going to get worse. Now, I wasn't going to talk about this, but that leads me into this conversation here. How many of you, first of all, if you have your aunties, mothers, grannies living in that situation, I think you should make an attempt to secure them, or to, Donnie says inside job, don't discount the maid. Yeah, don't discount the maid, because the maid was put in the bathroom, locked up. So she was saved. So, as Donnie Pillay says, inside job. And this is also for people who got maids at home, whatever. You know, the maids know your every move, your everything that happens in your house, your daily routine. For some reason, they had inside info. Yep. Inside info, definitely. And a lot of the times, it's your own or our own maids. Look, a lot of the time, maybe they don't want to give the information. A lot of the time, they're put under duress or they're forced. For example, they see the maid walking and going home. They must go a certain way to the location. They meet up with her and ask her questions. How many people in that? Look, she might not be saying things to set it up, but if she says there's only the lady in the house with the child, the husband come home 4 o'clock, he leaves 8 o'clock, that's all the information they need. You know, Becky Keller must take action. Becky Keller can't fucking scratch his own ass, Imal. Becky Keller is the biggest chut. By the way, I'm calling Becky Keller next week. That leads me into Becky Keller. My call to Becky Keller is going to premiere on YouTube next week, Tuesday, 12 o'clock. First time I'm doing a premiere, the launch of, if you don't watch it first, you get onto YouTube, right? Ricky says we need to work as one, vote for change in this country, and it's going to get worse the longer there's no connection. Yeah. So Ricky Naidu, coming back to what we said, the power of one, about voting, about next year's election, about municipal election, about voting, all of that. There's no law in all this country, is going to get worse. Right. So Sharon Carmichael says there's no law in all this country. Look, nothing to do with you, Sharon, not taking you on, but we already know there's no law and order. Well, there's law and order, but you know what we're saying. It's getting worse. The thing is, what do we do about it? What do we do about it? Firstly, secure as much as possible your homes and your loved ones. Don't leave them to be vulnerable. Secondly, are you guys part of a neighborhood watch, WhatsApp group, even a WhatsApp group in the neighborhood? Are you part of it? And if you're not, you should be ashamed of yourself. If there isn't a WhatsApp group in your area, why don't you go form a WhatsApp group? What does it take? The power of one person. If you went out to all your 10 neighbors around you and took all the numbers and put it on a WhatsApp group and tell each other, hey guys, watch out, there's something happening here. There's a car parked on the road. There's a changed vehicle coming up the road. There's 2 guys, be on the lookout. Bolo, be on the lookout. Who wasn't part of the maze, knows everything, they are part of it. That's right, Mervyn Naidu, I just spoke about that. So, the power of one. What are you doing about it? Start your own WhatsApp group, start your own neighborhood. I'm on a WhatsApp group in my complex here. We know everything that's happening. Okay, white people just bitch and complain about parking, their story. But anyway, the thing is, we communicate with each other. We know what's happening in the complex. And there are, by the way, lots of WhatsApp groups, neighborhood watchers in operation in Chatsworth and Phoenix and other townships. But I'm telling you now, if you're not part of it, if you got your grannies, aunties, sisters, and they need to be part of it, we have to start working together. We have to start claiming back. We need the white O's back, Bota. Well, the white O's are here. Whoever is here, we've got to work with what we got. It's time to stop bitching and complaining. It's time to start taking, okay, we bitch when we talk about things, but also do action. Your action. What are you doing about it? Right, we're going to end there. Let's go strangely over time at the moment. The power of one, what are you doing about it? Let me end with this Saturday, whatever date it is, 19th, I'm going to be at the Glen or Joburg South at the Renault, Group 1 Renault. We're trying out the new vehicle there, the Triber, the 5 to 7-seater Triber. I'm going to be at Group 1 Renault. We have a WhatsApp group called, Kritika's got a WhatsApp group going there. Potential. Right. So Kritika's very forward there, thinking all the best for the O's that are fasting. Yep. And yeah, so next week, Tuesday, my call to Becky Kele premieres on YouTube. So those of you on YouTube will get to watch it first, and then a couple of days later, maybe it'll release on the other platform. Right, we reached the end of the show. Another lit show. Thank you very much for watching and tuning in. Thank you all the guys on the YouTube channel as well. Thank you for watching. Time to say good night. Steven says, don't forget we have theme music. We do, yep. Caring for our elders from your own party. Get our votes. Yep. We're going to try to do that. Good night, Johan Swanepoel. Good night, Hayden, Himal. I think the other guy was Virashin, Keshni, Kele, pronounced Kele. Love you all. Isha Mudli says, good evening, good night. Anita, good night. Ricky Naidu says, good note, bro. Thank you, Ricky Naidu. Thanks for your donation as well. Much appreciated. Niral says, hi, sending our regards to family. Take care. Thank you, Niral. Kovs, TR, Covalent there. Kritika putting up the number there. Thanks for the excellent shows. Ricky Naidu, need to start killing these thieves. Yeah. The best thief is a dead thief. Hey. Shaman Chetty says, good night, Casey and the gang and the group. Timothy is all who donated. Couldn't bless you opening your hearts. That's true. Everyone who donated, thank you for opening your hearts and your wallets. It means a lot. Hayden says 100% till we meet next time. Same time, same place. Every weekday night, 8 o'clock. That's what we do. We talk shit. We talk good things. We talk about the power of one. We talk about the I am coolie. And we try to make a difference in each other's lives. Each one of us helping along as we go. Sheeny J, thanks for an awesome show. Thank you, Sheeny G, for watching. And thank you guys on Facebook watching. Absolute pleasure to be with you guys every night. Look forward to it as much as you guys look forward to it. I look forward to being in front of you and entertaining you, educating you as much as I can, and moving forward. V says AK-47 killings. Good night, says Danny Bobo. Someone say good night. Don't be rude. If you're watching, even if you didn't comment, at least say good night. That'll be good. Kogi Lambal says good feed. Thank you, Kogi Lambal. Melvin Ward says like a KC. There we go. Melvin Ward didn't comment at all, but been watching and saying good night. So thank you for that. I'll wait a few seconds more while your other guys say good night. Come on. Say your good nights. Proud coolie because I love the power of one, says Ricky Naidu. Indeed you are, Ricky. And I'm glad you are on board with me. That's awesome. Veer says bomb. Right, I'm bombed up now. Remove this hot shirt, show my body a little bit. Good night, great night. Says Vanida Frank. She's Vanida Frank. And she says good night. Where's the others? Colin Appana says good night. And right, almost at the end of the program. Mohin Hussain replies to Ricky and they are buddies. Right, thank you for watching. Remember to keep it mother. The name is KC. It also play one good song the way it goes. No. When I play one song, tamasha after that. Remember to keep it mother. The name is KC, you know? Out. Right, we said good night to the Facebook guys live, and I'll say good night to you guys. Thank you, Kritika, for watching on the keeping the YouTube channel going. And yeah, until next time, thank you for watching, and good night. Let me try and end the stream because I always battle to end the stream. Oh, there's my thing here.